Greetings and welcome to Newzim TV, the news read by Audience Mutema. The headlines. Ordinary Zimbabweans to get chance to grill President Mnangagwa live on radio. In the courts, Information Deputy Minister Mutodi sued over 40,000 RTGS debt. In business, Rainbow Tourism Group share price increases tenfold. In sports, South African-based rugby star Chavanga sees bright future for Zim Rugby. Now news in greater detail. Zimbabweans will get a chance to grill and pour their frustrations on President Mnangagwa, who is set to feature in a live radio interview on Friday. A Harare-based radio station run by state-controlled Zimpapers has announced it shall be having the national leader live on a discussion show, perhaps the first time a sitting Zimbabwean president will have direct interactions with the ordinary folk. Mnangagwa is already having some interactions with Zimbabweans on his social media pages and has been the target of fierce veto thrown at him over his alleged failure to end the current economic hardships. His cabinet ministers are however regular features on talk radio stations. Thousands of MDC followers gathered in Harare's Glenview suburb for late Glenview South MP Vimbai Tsvangirai Java's funeral gala, which was presided over by party president Nelson Chamisa and his leadership. Tsvangirai Java, daughter to the late former Prime Minister and MDC founding leader Morgan Tsvangirai, on Monday succumbed to injuries sustained in a fatal car crash in Kwekwe last month. The accident killed two other party activists. Tsvangirai Java's body was also taken to the venue, in which the mood of the crowd was mixed between that of mourning and celebration. In his address, Chamisa recounted the events that followed the fatal crash and how they took 3 hours to rescue one of the MDC officials who later died of the injuries. Tsvangirai Java will be buried in Harare Glen Forest Cemetery this Thursday, with Parliament Speaker and ZANU-PF official Jacob Mudenda set to attend the event. Outspoken street preacher Apostle Talent Chiwenga was on Monday involved in a horrific car accident which claimed 3 of his companions, leaving him battling for his life at a Mashingo private hospital. Police confirmed the incident, which happened some 50 kilometers from Mashingo towards Harare. Apostle Chiwenga angered Vice President Constantino Chiwenga sometime this year when he predicted the ailing VP was staring his imminent death. Controversial Fichani twin Tafadzwa, who accused of stealing in 2006 by walking the streets of Harare with his brother while putting a goat skin only covering his private part, has made sensational claims he had slept with over 1,000 women. 1,000. The 35-year-old, who claims to be the owner of over a dozen gold mining claims in Kadoma area, says women continue to swarm him because he has become rich through his gold mining venture. As if his shocking revelations were not enough, Tafadzwa, who now has an amputated left hand, said he no longer uses protection when sleeping with his countless sexual partners because he is now aware of his HIV-positive status. In the courts, Information Deputy Minister Energy Mutodi private housing project risks having its bank's accounts garnished after the business scam politician has failed to settle 40,000 RTGS debt to his former employee Rizan Sibanda. Sibanda petitioned the High Court to order its deputy sheriff to execute power and attach one of the National Housing Development Trust's properties after the company disobeyed the court order which instructed it to pay the amount last month. The company receives monthly subscriptions from its members through the Civil Service Commission. In business, Rainbow Tourism Group Limited's share price has increased tenfold, owing to good management practices which have turned around the company's negative balance sheet to a growth trajectory. Speaking to NewZimbabwe.com Business Wednesday, Rainbow Tourism Chief Executive Tendai Madziwanyika reviewed the details, adding the hotel group is poised for higher growth. Occupancy levels during 2019's first 5 months rose from 7% to 61%, while on average a room is bringing 35 RTGS, registering a 36% increase. We shall be taking a short break. Please do stay with us.
Many people have been asking me how did I manage it, because they could see that everything was there everything was just happening. Things were being paid. So I've told people that it was through Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. So I would advise everyone to join this Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. Their policy is good because it took all the weight off my shoulders.
We end with sports. Former South African wing Tonderai Chavanga has hopes that Zimbabwe can be a top 10 emerging team if the right structures are put in place, despite the Zimbabwean Academy's winless campaign in their maiden season in the SuperSport Rugby Challenge in South Africa. Zimbabwean-born Chavanga said he could only see Zimbabwean rugby benefiting from future participation in the competition since Zimbabwe has talent. Capped Springboks internationals such as Tendai Mtawarira and Brian Mujati were schooled in Zimbabwe, while Wallabies flank David Pocock was also born in the country, meaning nothing can stop Zimbabwe from qualifying. To end this news bulletin, here are the headlines once again. Ordinary Zimbabweans to get chance to grill President Mnangagwa live on radio. In the courts, Information Deputy Minister Mutodi sued over 40,000 RTGS debt. In business, Rainbow Tourism Group share price increase tenfold. In sports, South African-based rugby star Chavanga sees brighter future for Zim Rugby. Reporting for newzimbabwe.com, I am Audience Mutema. For this and more stories, please do visit our website www.newzimbabwe.com and our YouTube channel Newzim TV.